how you guys doing? Welcome to
our first
DC Young Justice Season 3 Episode 1 Princess and guys, Legend Vash
Sam the Manga Man.
And guys, if you are new to the channel, subscribe for more anime reviews and Western animation reviews that we'll be doing all year long. And guys, Happy New Year 2019. And guys, don't forget to like the video, it's appreciated. Comment below your thoughts for episode 1. The description is, Dick Grayson gathers a squad to shut down metahuman trafficking. And guys, if you want to follow on social media, right down the right side. So, let's get to it.
Alright, first...
What the hell? 2-year time skip? Damn, so much questions, so much to know.
A lot has happened within these 2 years. First of all, Aqualad
became
the new
Aquaman. And wow,
and
he has a nice suit. Can't lie.
That's dope. And also, he's one of the main members of the Justice League now.
No, he's a leader now. Because
he seems like,
he's the main chair, but the co-chair is Wonder Woman. So that's pretty amazing. And that's a nice 2-year time skip because so many questions and so many shit happens in the first 10 minutes because wow.
Everybody looks different. Megan looks more like
her White Martian true form,
but the face wise looks like Martian Manhunter.
And she shows her true skin now, her white color of the White Martian, not the green color that she's imposing because she was fearful of what people would judge her. And by now she's very comfortable, confident of who she is and what true race she is.
And then like we know that Steel is in the Justice League.
Yeah,
now,
he's
the main member.
He's a main member of the league now.
We see Elastic Man,
which we presume is Elastic Man. If we're wrong,
if it's not, then it could be
elongated man
or something. Like, it looks like because of the chin wise.
Yeah, the chin and the suit wise. So it looks like Elastic Man.
And Batwoman is in the team.
It's not Cyborg. We forgot to check who that was right next to her.
It can't be Cyborg.
And it's not Batwing. It's definitely not Batwing.
It doesn't have that
symbol. And it seems like the technology of Batwing,
and
but not Batwing.
Katana or either Artemis's sister.
Yeah, Artemis's sister.
Or something like that.
But I feel like it's Katana because the way it is with the sword in there, it's just like Katana. And the Flash is just there as well. And
another member from the Young Justice group got promoted up to the Justice League as well.
It's Batwoman.
No, forgot her name. No, the
Oh yeah, I forgot her name.
The girl that does like barriers and shit.
Yeah, the barriers. I forgot her name. Her name just slipped on my mind. But so many happened. 2 times skip. And Megan became also the leader of the Young Justice Squad.
Yeah, that was interesting.
So that's pretty dope how she became the leader. And also Batwoman joined the league, so that's pretty dope how all that happened. And Batman's an asshole. Sorry for the word, but he literally came up with a plan of how he was gonna do it because it shows that Batwoman and the team of the Bat family knew what was gonna happen if he did it. And once he did it, once he came out, he said, "Yo guys, the time." And they had to follow him because he's the leader. So that's how it shows. And
what really is Bruce just thinks that no more Justice League because apparently the world found a way to pretty much restrict the Justice League almost in everything because of Lex Luthor.
The Lex Luthor is the United Nations Secretary General. Like, how much more power can you give him?
Well, he probably went to presidency and it says not enough. I'll do it for 1 year and then I'm going straight up like, okay.
Literally, what more power can you give the guy Lex Luthor? Like if Superman hates him and you guys don't believe him, you just give him more power to take over the world and dominate it and steal children that you guys will never get to know or what happened to them. So like, come on.
And then we heard the whole small disbandment from the Justice League from Batman, Green Arrow, Batwoman, Katana,
and
Elastic Man, the Cyborg.
The cyborg guy, the guy that had machines in there downhill.
And then lots of people from the Young Justice group.
Well, Tim Drake, aka Robert, and then Spoiler,
Arrowhead.
And then Arrowhead.
Yeah.
But Arrowhead follow Green Arrow, and Spoiler follow aka the Bat Family. And so that makes sense.
Black Lightning, which is really interesting to see.
Respect because he did it man to man.
But the thing is, he had his own reason for resigning though.
He didn't put an undercard like Batman did, and that's why Black Lightning didn't follow him. Because Batman asked him to join us. He said no, because I don't trust you and your Batman Incorporation.
Yeah, I don't want to join your Batman Incorporation.
And I like that because I respect what he said and the 2 things he said. He apologized to Virgil, aka my man Static Shock, because he said find a better mentor that's not emotionally damaged. Respect for that.
I gotta
and
respect.
two, he has that guilt because he felt like he killed an innocent 16-year-old, right?
It was like a 14-year-old girl.
16-year-old girl.
He didn't know, and he didn't knew that small shock was enough to kill her, or whatever. How the whole Medellin trafficking, which just looks like what this entire plot of the entire season 3 is, the whole metahuman are becoming. Humans are being human trafficking to use as metahumans,
and that's what's strong with
the
what you just said with the idea of outsiders, the people, aka that Dick Grayson trying to recruit because of what they are and who they are. So that's pretty amazing of what Dick Grayson is doing, and good transition to of how we after this whole leak happens, the first 10 minutes, they transition into Dick Grayson, who looks so much like Connor Kent in style, except skin tone and hair is tiny bit different. But literally, they could have added a mustache or some type of beard to one of them to make them look more different. But they look so much alike. And how Dick Grayson called Oracle, and we know who Oracle is, aka Batgirl, aka Barbara Gordon, when she's on her wheelchair. So that's when she has her name. So do you believe she's on her wheelchair from what happened with Joker?
I think she is in a wheelchair.
Because that's probably why.
Probably helping Dick Grayson more, but also helping out Batman as well.
Yeah, Batman.
Oracle helps both. Well, but she mainly works for Bruce, but she also helps Dick.
But usually when she's Oracle, she helps more Dick Grayson.
Yeah. Usually
when she's Oracle, but she also listens to Batman and what's going on because she told Dick Grayson when he was going on the car, hey, Batman did it, this what happened, Tim Drake, and then Dick said, I don't give a F what's going on, we need to do this first. And then she went to get who?
Roy, aka
Roy Harper, Red Arrow.
Well, which clone Red Arrow.
No, the real one.
Really? No, the one with the arm attachment is the real Roy.
Yeah, it's the real Roy.
Arsenal, but he didn't have the arm attachment, no?
We saw him with a full sleeve, so we don't know.
Oh, okay.
And we saw him with the kid.
Which is not Artemis. It can't be Artemis's kid.
So, no, that's Artemis. That's his kid, Roy's kid with Artemis' sister.
Artemis' sister.
That's why they're in the same house, because that's her niece. So it makes sense. Or nephew. I forget if that's boy or girl.
It's a boy.
Boy, so that's her nephew. So that's pretty cute right there. And then recruiting Artemis, or aka Tigress. But there's a covert mission, so they're not using their code names. They're probably using their...
No super suits either.
No super suits.
Not even Connor's shit.
Yeah. When he went to get Connor, it was hilarious. They're talking telepathy, but also talking in voice. So it gets confusing. And then Sam brought up what?
Telepathy?
No. About the speech patterns.
Oh, like, you know when you're not talking a lot, like verbally, and
so that's pretty interesting.
You kind of lose your speech pattern in a way because you're not practicing how you vocally say it.
But
that's what I'm trying to explain.
But it's hilarious because once Dick asks, hey, Connor, can you call me? Like, yes, cool, my brother, I got you. But you can't use your super suit. I'm like, I don't wear super suit. Like, your shirt counts super suit. Okay,
I'll give you a new shirt. It's like,
I'll give you a shirt. Like, cool. Then he did. And then Connor asks the most appropriate time, because I've been holding it for a month and I feel like this is the perfect time.
That flag has been waved. That flag has been waved.
First episode means you're dying. You're dying at the end of the season. You're dying. You're definitely dying.
You should have not said, oh, it's the best timing. Propose?
It's not the best timing. Once your best friend leaves and then you ask this, no, it's not. Not the best timing. And since you've been holding it for a month, you could have asked a week ago. You guys could have asked before Connor came.
Oh, you know what? Heck, it took the history from the past 2 seasons and then 2 more years. Now you finally want to tie the knot. You know, that's a long history.
But can't lie, the ring is pretty dope. The ring is really beautiful though. Can't lie about that. The ring is really
nice. That was a nice touch because that symbol, it looks like the Superman symbol, the symbol of hope.
And I love that because that's showing you the House of L, so that's pretty dope. So that means she's joining the House of L if you guys do hopefully get married and actually live throughout the season. So
I wonder if he made it himself. You know how Superman crushed coal and shit and created diamond?
I wonder that because that means you have to sharp the S or like sharp the sides.
Like make a big stone and then use your lasers just to cut it up and shit.
That too, so that'd be pretty amazing.
That'd be amazing, dude.
And then after that, we get to the end of how Black Lightning said like, nah, I don't want to join, but somehow he comes at the end. And for an old dude who has damage problems, he did a nice jump. He did the Superman
drop. The Superman drop.
Yeah. So that's pretty dope.
But then another thing that got us curious was that the ex-wife Lynn is also Lynn Stewart, aka
John Stewart, the Green Lanterns. Like, okay.
It's like, wow.
We get it, there's that Earth 1 type of continuity or Earth 1 storylines.
Yeah.
But it's pretty dope though. That's pretty dope.
But they did kept the story of the whole divorce thing though.
So that's pretty amazing. The sisters is Lightning and Thunder, so can't wait to see once they're joined, because obviously they're going to join.
I actually thought they were already made for Lightning and Thunder by now or something like that. Maybe
they did in the trailer. In the trailer.
Yeah, in the trailer, yeah.
In the trailer. So we know they're going to join it eventually, episode 8 or 12 around there. So this is pretty amazing, great first start, because we paused so many freaking times, so many episodes.
And another thing was that there was an assassin speedster that killed the king and queen of Markovia.
We didn't even talk about the Markovia part.
Yeah, and it was so weird that the brother seems to want to know. He knows that he had the metahuman gene. He knew his sister had the metahuman gene.
But I feel like that's more for episode 2 review, because we know that's going to transform in more to episode 2.
But we got kind of a clue though, like what if we do metahuman versus metahuman?
No, they said meta fire against meta fire. And that's a pretty cool...
I guess that's a better way to say it.
Like, it's like the same... Fire with fire, but they put the meta into it, so it's a pretty corny joke, but it worked, so it's pretty entertaining.
Another thing was that the king and queen died, even though Miguel thought they were both evil, like the villain.
Yeah, I thought the queen was gonna play bad, but then Sam said, nah, it's definitely the uncle. It's always the uncle, right? It's always the uncle. It's always the uncle that's playing the bad guy. But the way they died, though, I was like, okay, blood.
But this is why it was a little obvious, though.
But for that. This is why I like the streaming service, because they don't have a restriction with rating PG-13.
Televised restriction.
Yeah, so that's why I like that. Cause like HBO, this DC, Netflix, Verve, and all these things, because they don't have any type of restriction. So I like that streaming service. Because with Young Justice, they showed the kill scenes and everything, but with this they actually show more into intimate blood violence and everything. So that's what I like about this. It reminded me like Castlevania season 2 with Netflix, rated R, bloody and death scenes and everything. This could be very similar, but more still PG, but show the restrictions let loose. So that's what I like about this. So pretty entertaining, great starting. Other than that, we could talk more about the King and Queen stuff in episode 2 review, because definitely it was going to spill more into it. So other than that, guys, if you want to continue knowing about what we do, what we want, subscribe to us. You'll see more review of Young Justice season 3, episode 2, 3, 4, and so on for each following week and everything. If you like anime, subscribe to us and everything. Like the video, comment below your thoughts of episode 1, and also, guys, listen to our podcast of Anime Lily Podcast hosted by this guy, and on the new podcast on the GG Network of Comics Culture Continuity, all about comic movies, TV shows, and everything else, guys, on Podbean and iTunes, like everywhere else on the GG Network. Alright, guys, don't forget, comment down below, and hashtag Young Justice Season 3 Outsiders. Talk to you guys later.
Peace.